Hey, what's up, everybody? Casey Redbeard here, and today we are going to use ChatGPT to write some opening messages and some dating profiles. Now, I'm not an expert in artificial intelligence by any means, but two things that I know are the results you get from artificial intelligence programs like ChatGPT are dependent on two things. The more data you can feed it, the better, and the more specific instructions or prompts you can give it, the better. So, since we are writing dating profiles and opening messages, and our goal is to be charming, witty, sophisticated, classy, maybe a bit edgy, interesting, funny, and above all, charming. Did I say charming? I have Googled and researched a few quote unquote sexy male personas that we can feed into the program, to the chat GPT, so it kind of knows what to mimic. Because if you just say, I want you to be funny and charming, it's really, really corny. It's really, really cheesy. AI is not really there yet in terms of not being super corny and cheesy, apparently. So here are the personalities. I forget what Jacob Palmer is. Hank Moody from the show Californication. Everybody should know who James Bond is. Tyler Durden from Fight Club. Christian Grey. I've gotten some good results with this one. Bruce Wayne, aka Batman. I don't know. I haven't even played with that one yet. So let's get into it. Let's start with a dating profile. Okay. So my format for a dating profile, I'll actually read the prompt. Write a dating profile for a man in the voice of Hank Moody. Do not write it as if you were literally Hank Moody, just in his style. Make it funny, charming, and edgy. Mention that you like blah blah blah. And I'll say, keep it to about 5 to 6 sentences max. Let's say, yeah, cool. All right, so I'm going to take this and we're going to kind of fill in the blanks here, and I'm going to kind of explain somewhat of my theory about how to write a good profile. So, write a dating profile. Okay. Mention that you like, we'll just kind of write it for, I don't know, make some stuff up. Mention that you like Brazilian how do you spell jiu-jitsu? Jiu-jitsu, travel, and entrepreneurship, however you spell that. Okay, cool. And you're looking for a woman that's in touch with her femininity. What else are we looking for? We're looking for a girl that's in touch with her femininity, doesn't have an OnlyFans account, and can keep up with witty banter. Also mention that you don't like uh, uptight people that can't take a joke, women who are out of shape, and gold diggers. Okay, let's see what it comes up with. I'm going to copy this. Let's see what it writes. Okay, so it went way too long. I don't know about the whole 5 to 6 sentence. Okay, they're just really, really long sentences. Let's just read it, and I'll tell it to make it shorter because no woman is gonna want to read all this. Let me make this text a little bit. Oh shit, not that. I meant to make the text bigger. Let's do that so you guys can maybe read it better as I read it. Okay, so it says, "Hey there, darling. I'm Maverick." Okay, let's just Maverick Moondust. I'll just read it for myself. Hey there, darling. I'm Casey, your friendly neighborhood BJJ enthusiast, world traveler, and occasional entrepreneur. I believe life's too short to be serious all the time, so I'm here looking for a partner in crime who can keep up with my razor sharp wit and doesn't take herself too seriously. If you can't handle a good joke or appreciate a solid dose of sarcasm, swipe left, sweetheart. But if you're a woman who's in touch with her femininity, values authenticity, and doesn't have an OnlyFans account, then we're off to a damn good start. I've got a thing for Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, so you might catch me rolling around the mats. When I'm not grappling or working on my latest entrepreneurial venture, I'm exploring the world, one whiskey soaked adventure at a time. Oh, and if you're into gold digging or skipping leg day at the gym, we're probably not a good match. Let's keep it real and make life an unforgettable journey. Swipe right if you dare. So, he- as far as I can tell right now, what AI is good for in terms of this is getting through writer's block and for taking a bunch of good one-liners. Like I would never say start a dating profile with like, "Hey there, darling." It's kind of like, what are you like? Are you like a cowboy or something? Your friendly neighborhood BJJ enthusiast. I don't love that line either. But like, let's take some good lines. I believe this. Yeah, I'm looking for a partner in crime who can keep up my razor sharp wit and doesn't take herself too seriously. That's a great line. If you can't handle a good joke or appreciate a solid dose of sarcasm, swipe left, sweetheart. That's a good line. Yep, so this one's good too. And I hated the word like occasional entrepreneur. That sounds very, very weak. Like, well, I'm an occasionally like a successful guy, but sometimes I'm just lazy. Right now, either you're an entrepreneur or you're not. I've got a thing for BJJ. Again, like whiskey soaked adventure. That's taking it from Hank Moody. So we never mentioned whiskey, but the reason why whiskey is the character from the show Californication, Hank Moody, likes whiskey apparently. This is a great one. Oh, and if you're into gold digging or skipping leg day at the gym, we're probably not a good match. So this whole like if you're into something or skipping leg day, we can put a lot of stuff. If you're into making OnlyFans content or skipping leg day at the gym, we're not a good match. If you're into I don't know, being addicted to social media, spending I don't know, 10 hours a day scrolling on TikTok and or skipping leg day at gym, we wouldn't be a good match. Something like that. Let's make it shorter. Let's see what it comes up with here. Definitely that name is very cringe. Okay, cool. This one's good. Hey there, I'm Casey, a BJJ junkie. I would just say world traveler, not globetrotter, and entrepreneur. I'm looking for a witty partner, a witty banter partner. I'm looking for someone who can keep up with my witty banter, that's also in touch with our femininity and keeps it real. No OnlyFans, no uptight vibes, and definitely no gold diggers. Cool. Awesome. Let's play with a few more. Let's change this into I was getting good ones. Lucifer from the Lucifer show. So I've never even seen this show, but one of my account managers suggested this from the Lucifer show. Account manager meeting. We have a business where guys can outsource the sourcing and meeting of women to us. We'll run their Tinder, Instagram, Hinge, whatever it is, and get them girls. And he said that this guy would be great. So let's see what I came up with. Greetings, you delightful sinners of the dating world. I'm your like that's a great opening line right there, right? And you see how I'm liking this prompt the best. We can try like the Tyler Durden ones didn't come out that well. James Bond was very hit and miss. Christian Grey seemed to come out really good, and then Lucifer as well. Let's just read all of it. Greetings, you delightful sinners of the dating world. I'm your very own Lucifer-inspired charmer, an aficionado of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and a wanderer of the globe, and a cunning entrepreneur. Okay, that's a bit long sentence. I am in search of a woman who I can't read today. I'm in search of a woman who effortlessly embodies her femininity and has a knack for keeping up with my devilishly clever banter. Now, let's get one thing straight, shall we? I have absolutely zero patience for uptight souls who can't appreciate a good joke, or those who have let themselves slide into a state of leisurely roundness. Like, this is so clever. If you happen to be an OnlyFans enthusiast or a gold digging temptress, well, I'm afraid our paths won't be crossing. Like, the tone of this is just so witty. But for those adventurous souls with a taste for witty uh, rep- repartee, I don't even know what that word means. and an appreciation for life's indulgent pleasures. Swipe right and let's dance on the wild side together. After all, who wouldn't want to be tempted by the devil himself? Okay, like this is freaking amazing. Make it shorter. I hate that like globetrotter thing that it always goes to. Greetings, sinners. I'm a Brazilian jiu-jitsu lover, globetrotter, and entrepreneur in search of a woman who's in touch with her femininity and can match my witty banter. No room for uptight souls, couch potatoes, or gold diggers in my world. If you're up for a devilishly good time, swipe right and let's indulge in life's pleasures together. Okay, great. I'm going to stop here. I could play with this thing all day. Let's go on to some opening messages. I'm going to stick with this Lucifer voice for a bit, and then we'll go into some Christian Grey, and then we'll wrap up here. So, uh, Lucifer from the Lucifer Show. Lucifer from the Lucifer Show. Again, at this point, I would never take a. Let's see here. Okay, cool. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Well, let's just see if it comes up with something generic first. By the way, what I was going to say is I would never take any of these profiles verbatim. What I would do is I would just take good lines like, greetings, you delightful sinners of the dating world. I'm your very own. I wouldn't say Lucifer inspired. I would say, I don't know, something else. And the thing about profiles is, dating profiles, is it's better to show, not tell, meaning you shouldn't just say you're funny, say you're witty, say you're charming. You can say those things, but the profile should show it. And I think it says here, I'm looking for a girl that has a knack for keeping up with my devilishly clever banter. Uh, all this stuff is devilishly clever. So we're like demonstrating it as we say it. Now let's get one thing straight, Shelley. Absolutely zero patience for uptight souls who can't good a joke, or those who let themselves, yeah, slide into a state of leisurely roundness. I would put in parentheses, aka fat chicks. Like that's what I would say. Wait a minute. Why is this taking so long? Okay, that took a really fucking long time to write that. Well, hello there, my lovely muse of the unknown. I couldn't help but be drawn to your enchanting profile. Care to join me for a dance on the wild side? After all, the devil's charm is simply irresistible. Okay, so this is what I was saying in the beginning when I was talking about how AI is only good as the data that it's fed. So I'm going to open up my Instagram here. I don't even know which account I'm logged into. I have so many. Okay, cool. I'm logged into one of my main ones. So we're gonna see, yeah, a lot of uh, Colombian women, uh, Paisa girls from Medellin, doing what they do best, which is showing off a lot of skin on their social media. So here's what I mean, right? Check this out. Personalize it for a woman who likes to go to the beach a lot. So now we can give it a lot better data. Well, hello there, my beach-loving siren of the sands. I couldn't help but be drawn to your enchanting profile. Care to join me for a dance in the warm embrace of the waves? After all, the devil's char shines even brighter in the sunshine. Okay, so these are coming off a bit too, I don't know what the word is, like almost like try hard with the big vocabulary and stuff. And this girl, she's probably just a prostitute or something like that. She doesn't have a lot to show except her, kind of being half naked or something. But I'll make up. Let me see if we can find something real here. For a girl that likes, I mean, it's Medellin, man. What can you do, bro? I'm gonna make up some stuff because personalize it for a woman who says she likes to travel. Include a playful challenge in the message. So I really like the playful challenge stuff. Well, hello there, my adventurous wanderer of the world. I couldn't help but be drawn to your profile, and it seems we share a love for travel. How about a little playful challenge? I can guess my favorite If you can guess my favorite travel destination, I promise to reveal a devilishly delightful secret of my own. Okay, that is really good. I really, really like that. And I would take other lines from that that I could use as like my copy and paste stuff. So I don't think I don't think I know that I don't have the time for myself, and generally when we take on clients and we handle this for them, to write every single girl a completely unique and what's the word? Yeah, unique message. So because ain't nobody got time for that, what I would do is I would pick pieces of this that I could then customize into some copy and paste stuff. So off the top of my head, I'm really big on two things: curiosity and playful challenges and opening messages. So when I say, okay, I couldn't help but be joined. How about a playful challenge? So if I was to make this generic, something I can copy and paste to almost any girl, and well, let me just start here. How about a playful challenge? If you can guess my favorite travel destination, I promise to reveal a devilishly delightful secret of my own. Okay, cool. So I might say, hey there, like the girl's name. Hey there, Becky. Uh, you up for a fun game, an interesting challenge, a playful challenge, something like that? Um, if you can guess my most recent thought that I had in the shower, I promise, or sorry, if I can guess the most recent thought that you've had in the shower, I promise to reveal my devilishly delightful secret of my own. And that's pretty intriguing, right? Because it's kind of like sexual too, because sometimes, yeah, I mean, she's naked in the shower, right? So cool. That could be like a new copy and paste, curiosity driven line that we could use on girls, right? So yeah, hey Becky, upload playful challenge. If I can guess the most recent shower thought you had, I'll reveal a devilishly delightful secret of my own. And then based on her profile, now you can deliver something personalized, right? I would never, if I'm just blasting off, and I mean, I've managed dating apps for some no homo hunky 6'4" jacked guys that have, shirtless photos showing off their pecs and six packs at the beach, etc., all professionally done, famous guys. The response rate is still low. Okay. So I would never spend time personalizing the first message too much. So I really like using this to come up with copy and paste stuff. And uh, here's the thing: if you do match with a girl, I take that back. If you match with a girl, um, sorry, after you match, you can send personalized stuff. Because sometimes, like I'm thinking of apps like Hinge, where you can send personalized messages before you even match. That's what I would not put effort into. If it was like a Bumble match or a Hinge match, anytime you matched, then I would put creativity into my opening message. But if it's like a Hinge and you send a message before you even match, then I wouldn't put creativity to it. I hope that made sense, right? So yeah, so that's our new like default opening message that we just came up with. Hey Becky, up for a playful challenge? If I can guess the most recent shower thought you had, I promise to reveal a devilishly delightful secret of my own. So the devilishly delightful secret of your own will depend on who you are. But let's say it was this girl. Say this girl responded, right? And then she goes, okay, cool. Yeah, go for it. Guess my most recent shower thought. I would say, okay, your most recent, I can't talk today. Your most recent, not recent, shower thought was, damn, I own more bikinis than I do regular clothes, LOL. So we're kind of playfully teasing her and we're making conversation based on her content. That, to me, is what's getting the best results right now for myself and clients is generally making conversation followed by OnlyFans secrets. What do you know? I followed this page just so I know which girls in the city were whores, by the way. If you're wondering why I'm following that page, it just quickly tells me, okay, so which of these sluts in my city are on OnlyFans. Um, Okay, cool. So if this girl, if I said, she goes, okay, cool. Guess my most recent shower thought. I'd say, cool. Your most recent shower thought was, damn, I really need a tripod so that 90% of my photos aren't selfies anymore. LOL. Right? So it's playful, it's teasing, and it's going off of content that is in her profile, and it's something that we can use for everyone. Now, here's the thing, right? I said don't put a lot of effort into sending opening messages, basically on Hinge. I don't know any other apps. I get, oh, Instagram. Instagram, you can do that too. Instagram is a dating app. Instagram is a goddamn dating app, and don't you forget it. So for something like Instagram, we can maybe pick about four or five or six characteristics that would be in any girl's profile and use one of those five. So here could be like our things, like I say, personalize it for a girl that likes yoga, personalize it for a girl that likes travel, personalize it for a girl that has a lot of selfies, personalize it for a girl that strikes a lot of sexy poses, and personalize it for a girl that does such and such. She's going to fill one of those things, right? Personalize it for a girl who has a cute dog. And then you could use the dog opener on the girls that have a dog. You can use the travel opener on the girls that travel. You can use the selfie opener on the girls that have a lot of selfies, right? And it seems personalized, but what the girl doesn't know is you're going to take a quick look at her profile. And if you have Android, Android is better because you can like see your entire clipboard of all the things you copied and pasted recently and like pin and save certain things. So you can just have the same five personalized openers over and over again. So here, personalize it for a girl that has a lot of selfies. Selfies. Let's just see what it comes up with, right? All right, that took a while. Finally finished. Hello there, my selfie connoisseur. I couldn't help but notice your profile adorned with these captivating selfies. Care for a challenge? Let's see if you can capture my attention with your most dazzling selfie yet. After all, a little playful competition never hurt anyone. There's a lot of good stuff there. I would say, let me go back to my original prompt. And I'm going to say, I don't, let's try it without the challenge. Personalize it for a woman who, let's use something else. What's something kind of common that has a cute dog? Has something, maybe one in five, one in eight, something like that profiles will have a dog. Ah, greetings, my delightful enchantress of the dog park. Your profile caught my eye, and I must say that adorable furry companion of yours adds an extra layer of charm. How about a little canine themed challenge? If you can guess the breed of my mischievous imaginary hellhound, I'll gladly confess to you a devil. Okay, I don't know why. I'm gonna reload it. I don't know why it's like still including like a playful challenge when I didn't ask it to. Whatever. It's kind of stuck. I don't know. I would just say let's kind of wrap up the video here. I just have so much fun playing with this. You can see I'm really passionate about this. What's something common? Yoga is fairly common. Meditation is fairly common these days. Um, Personalize it for a woman who, we already did travel. Well, something else that's fairly common. Strikes a lot of sexy poses. Now this could just basically be uh, tease her by saying she has a uh, good girl face, but a devilish smile. This will seem personalized to every girl because they'll think like, oh, he really, looked at like the poses and stuff, and it's going to be like intriguing. Like, well, why is he saying that I have a devilish grin, right? Why, hello there, you intriguing enigma of good and wickedness. I don't. Like that's probably a little too cheesy, but if you just type, LOL at the end of it, so she knows you're kidding and you don't actually talk like that, that might be good. And again, we can put this in the voice of like somebody else. Let's actually put some of these in the voice of Christian Grey. I couldn't help but be captivated by your profile, my dear. You seem to have the face of an angel, but that devilish smile of yours tells a different story. Okay, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna just like, here, I'm gonna do this. Do not include a playful challenge. Like, geez, I spelled the word challenge wrong. But like, goddamn, why is it still doing that? Why, hello there, my captivating contradiction. I couldn't help but notice your profile. I must say, you got a good girl face with a devilish smile that's simply irresistible. Let's embrace the delightful enigma and see where this wicked journey take. Ah, okay. Let me change it to like Instagram. On Instagram of Christian Gray. Is that how you spell it? How do you spell Christian Gray? Oh, it's just okay. There's no H. Okay, cool. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, so this one's just okay. Let me try that. Let me try it again. I'm gonna tell it to make it flirtatious. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I think I was copying and pasting too much. Okay. I think it was like copying and pasting a lot of like extra stuff and confusing it. Okay, cool. It should be better now. Let me see here. It's short, witty, charming. I'm gonna put flirtatious. Okay. Let's just do the sexy poses thing. Let's not do the smile one. See what we come up with here. I must admit, your photos have a certain magnetic allure. Your poses hint at a hidden sensuality that intrigues me, character indulge, and some captivating conversation. Okay, cool. So you can see some of these are hit and miss. I would go more for, five things, especially, things that you like. Like, I don't know, maybe you're into girls that are DJs, into music. I don't know. Uh, travel, we already talked about that, but anyway, you can see that these are hit and miss, that you're going to have to play around with these. You're going to have to steal a lot of one-liners. Like I'm going to go through this and I have a whole like database. Oh wow, yeah, I was over copying and pasting. Yeah, that's why. Okay, cool. That's why we were getting like the challenge stuff. It was like it had copied and pasted too much. But yeah, you just like I'm going to go back and like there was a great line. I don't like women who have let themselves slip into, let's see, where was it? Slip. Yeah. I don't like women who have let themselves slide into a state of leisurely roundness, aka fat chicks. Like that's going to be a cold line and it's going to be very, very offensive, right? But on dating apps, it's pretty good to be offensive. Like you would do better on a dating app if your profile or your prompts offended 90% of women and hyper attracted 10% than a profile that was just neutral, played it safe to all women. And you'd be surprised how far a good Hinge prompt or a good, mostly just on Hinge. And Hinge, by the way, is the number one dating app in the United States. Probably soon, within the next 2 years, to be the number one dating app in the world because it just, kind of helps. Like you kind of like have to read the prompts in a way. And they market it as a relationship app, so girls actually take more time to read your profile. So you'd be surprised what a sharp, witty profile can do because the guys that are going to be shown to women are all going to be hot guys for the most part anyway. Average looking guys with average photos can't get any results on dating apps. So it's either going to be, average looking guys with amazing photos or good looking guys with good photos. So that's not really going to stand out that much, but a girl that's like, holy shit, like this guy made me wet with his kind of like bad boy lines that were kind of like edgy and stuff. Or not even that, just some like common interest that you have. But anyway, I'm gonna turn off the recording now and continue to play with this. I found so many good one-liners I'm gonna add to my messages database. So I hope you guys took value from this. And again, I know we just played around a lot, but just to summarize, you want like actionable advice for, I mean, the hope this was entertaining and, I mean, it's AI, it's all the rage, right? Artificial intelligence. So I hope, the takeaways are you got some good prompts, Lucifer from the Lucifer show, Hank Moody, Christian Grey. We didn't do the James Bond or any of the other stuff. So you got some, some guys to use, some prompts. You understand the fact that you're taking a line here, a line there, and kind of stitching them together to form a good profile. And then what we just talked about on the opening messages, maybe find about 4 or 5 or 6 pretty generic observations that almost every single girl would have on their Instagram, and then send like, like I said, the dog opener to the dog chick, the travel opener to the travel chick, the yoga opener to the yoga chick, the work hard, play hard opener to the girl that looks like she works hard and play hard. It's like the career woman, right? So you have about, 5 or 6 of these, and they all seem super personalized, but because you're not copying and pasting the same message, you're copying and pasting one of 5 messages, right? So once again, ladies and gentlemen, no, I'm just kidding. No ladies watch this channel. I am Casey Redbeard. I will spend the next 30 seconds, no more, doing a shameless plug. If you want me to get amazing photos of you that make you look like a badass so you can actually get matches, or if you're already getting matches or responses to your DMs and you want to outsource the entire thing to me, you should do it. All the top celebrity influencers in this dating space already use me. Myron Gaines from the Fresh and Fit podcast is using me. Alex Valinchik from Dating or Playing with Fire uses my services as well. A lot of other high profile people that have sworn me to secrecy also use my services. You can imagine how hard it is to get testimonials and people that want to put their face out there that are catfishing women online by hiring an evil account manager to do the first day or two of flirting until a date is set up. These evil men, right? Anyway, I think I'm just rambling. You guys are all gorgeous and beautiful and sexy, no homo. I love you. Peace out. This is the end of the video.